Hi, friend, and welcome back to Flip the Script, where we intentionally choose to walk in God's script, living in the truth of His heart for us. Let's be real for a moment. Have you ever found yourself overthinking a situation to the point of feeling drained? You play it over and over in your mind, analyzing every word, every outcome, every possible scenario. Before you know it, peace is gone and anxiety takes the driver's seat. But here's the truth that flips the script. The real battle is not your circumstances, it's your mind. In 2 Corinthians 10:5, Paul says, "We take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." That tells us something powerful. Not every thought deserves a seat at your table. Some thoughts are planted by the enemy to wear you down, confuse your peace, and steal your hope. Overthinking is not a personality trait, it's a spiritual battle, and you were never meant to fight it alone. Jesus doesn't just want to calm your mind, He wants to transform it. He wants to renew your thoughts with truth, peace, and clarity using His Word. Romans 12:2 says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." That means you don't have to live stuck in anxious cycles. You can live from a sound mind, like 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind." Maybe today your thoughts are loud. Maybe you've been lying awake at night, replaying things you can't control, worrying about tomorrow, feeling like your mind just won't come to rest. Friend, can I gently remind you? You don't have to believe every thought that pops into your head. We read in John 10:10, "The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy." A thought that comes to steal your peace and joy is definitely not from Jesus. Therefore, immediately take the thought captive and ask Jesus, "What do you say about this?" Get into the Word, my friend. It doesn't matter what troubles you in your thoughts today. Jesus has the solution. Nothing is impossible for Him, and nothing ever takes Him by surprise. That is why relationship is so important. At Jesus' feet, you receive everything you need: peace, solutions, love, provision, and healing. Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, all whose thoughts are fixed on you." So let's flip the script. The enemy says, "You're stuck in your own head. You can't stop worrying. Something must be wrong with you. This is just how you are. You'll never change." But here's what God says: "Give all your worries and cares to me, for I care about you." You are not your anxious thoughts. Don't take ownership of them. Let my peace rule in your heart. It's a choice. God's truth is louder than your anxious thoughts, but you have to tune into His truth. Here's your next step. When overthinking tries to take over, stop and say, "Jesus, I take captive every thought. I surrender my thoughts to you. Thank you that as I do this, you give me your peace. I choose to walk in your truth and embrace." Please join me again next time, where we will intentionally choose to walk in God's script, living in the truth of His heart for us.